Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we have Atlas versus Heimdall. This is the last of the Atlas versus series because after this I have got a lot of Kratos as the full God of War videos. I got Kratos God of War 3 versus Norse Kratos, Kratos God of War 3 versus the Norse gods. So it's going to be going more into the Kratos based ones. I think I've also got Ares versus Thanatos as well. And I might do some other Ares versus fights depending upon what's already been done or what hasn't been. Anyways, let's get straight into this. Intelligence, findability, and strength. These three categories are very simple and straightforward. Atlas, again, a couple millennia, or he's definitely thousands of years old. Heimdall is, I think, again, not that much older than Balder, or he's not that much younger. I don't know if he's older or young. I think he's slightly older than Balder. But, again, being a god that's maybe a couple hundred years old compared to a Titan that's thousands of years old, overall intelligence goes to Atlas. Fighting ability and battle IQ. Heimdall's foresight doesn't mean he knows how to fight. It just means he knows how to act according to his godhood, which really doesn't mean much, right? Like, in terms of actually fighting, once Kratos was able to kind of overwhelm Heimdall, Heimdall has no fighting ability, has no battle IQ. He can throw a good punch, but that doesn't mean he knows how to fight. Atlas, again, being the commander, the general of the Titans, definitely, again, puts you up there with fighting ability. Again, not quite to the extent that someone like Athena or Ares or Kratos, or maybe even Tyr for that matter, because Tyr is also a god of war. But Atlas is definitely a very good combatant in his own right. Strength, I am not going to get into that. If you've watched my Atlas versus Thor video, that will go into the full explanation as to why Atlas pretty much wins strength against most characters. Speed. Atlas is a big hulking guy. Doesn't really have much speed. Even in terms of movement, reaction, combat, however you look at it. Heimdall's at least got combat speed and some degree of decent movement speed as well. Durability. Again, it took two Olympians to take down Atlas. Heimdall punches and kicks do a lot of damage to him, and it's very once you overwhelm his senses and you actually hit him, he gets flustered, and it's just so much. After that point, it's easy to take him out. Invulnerability, being able to harness Bifrost and magical energies to create temporary armor is better than having no armor at all, and that's how I've always been with all of my fights, with all the battles that I've done. Energy projection AP. Heimdall does have energy projection. He does. But if we're talking total energy projection AP, I'm actually going to give that to Atlas because Atlas has the Atlas Quake. The Atlas Quake is a form of energy projection. It's a ranged attack, right? It's not like throwing lightning. It's not like throwing lightning or fire or ice or whatever. But he does have some sort of range attack. Versatility, I will give that to Balder, or to Heimdall, I mean, because he does have foresight, time manipulation through the realm shift, which I think his sword allows him to do. Again, he can also harness and manipulate Bifrost energy, so he's got some sort of magical manipulation. Atlas doesn't really have that. And the X Factor in hacks comes down to the fact that Atlas, at the end of the day, can easily override Heimdall's foresight. And it's much like in the Ares fight, where Ares could use the pocket dimension attack, and Heimdall can't really avoid it because Heimdall's getting sucked in regardless. With Atlas, it's if Atlas decides, okay, if I can't stomp on you or punch you or whatever, that's fine. I can create an earthquake. It can send you flying. You're gonna be confused and be like, what the hell just happened? And then before you know it, Atlas has got a hold of Heimdall and he crushes him. It's either he squeezes the life out of him, or he stomps him down, or he just at the end of the day he squishes Heimdall. That's really the only way I see it going down. A direct punch from Atlas to Heimdall is not going to happen, right? So I think in the end, I think Atlas wins this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any insight in the comment section below. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned for more.